Hello everyone and welcome to the 29th episode of the CloudsDale Cafe. I am this week's host, Nick. I am with Ethan Pow, founder of Elicorn Radio, and I just had a brain fart.
Indeed you did!
God damn it. Maybe if I finish me... May I keep expanding on that, Ethan, please? Safety?
Expand? Sure, I'll expand this area of air by more. Therefore, we have more air. And more air is better. More the air. Air for everyone.
That wasn't the expansion I was talking about, but okay. Works too.
I'm just gonna be random. You know that, right? You know that, right?
I didn't sign up for this. But,
yes, but I did, and I'm going for it. Boss. Like a boss.
But how have your random antics been for the past couple weeks, several weeks now?
Not very productive, but still good nonetheless.
Nice.
Yay for random.
Yeah, honestly, I kind of wish I had that week.
Oh, believe me, I can make anyone's day amazing. But I kind of go off as obnoxious, so some people don't really like the random all the time.
Honestly, I'm used to that kind of stuff. But yeah.
Pinkie Pie, you can deal with obnoxious. Pinkie Pie's the next level. Like, next 50 levels more.
Yeah. If you can deal with that obnoxious, you're the most patient person ever.
You must be a saint.
Yeah. But yeah, there's really. So what?
Anyway, let's get questions.
Let's get back onto the. Well, not quite the questions, but there really hasn't been moving on to. Well, there hasn't really been any topics to that I've seen at least that have happened. But like besides conventions or anything happening. Actually, are you planning to go on any conventions recently?
Okay, I want to say this here now. I was invited to Big Apple PonyCon. I was listed as a guest for Big Apple PonyCon. They were gonna freaking handle everything except for my travel. If I got there, I would have been helped, and it would have been a great time. And I would also been able to promote my artists that would be on for Drake Network LLC and all other fun jazz. But it didn't turn out because one of my investors for it just said, "I don't have the money now." $1,000. $2,000, that would have been enough. I would have been able to go to CloudsDale Con, then go to Big Apple PonyCon, and I'm like, why did you do this to me?
Give your hopes up and then just tear them down.
Oh, he freaking brings my hopes up and dashes them really easily. It's like, I've yet to talk to him recently because of it, because it's like, it's really his money, and I understand that.
Yeah.
But he said he was gonna frickin' donate $2,000. When I put up a frickin' Indiegogo thing, oh man, he two of my Indiegogo fundraisers, one for my business and one for myself. One for myself, he put over frickin' $2,000 on that one too, and I'm like, oh dear God. Problem is, I didn't reach my goal for that one, so I lost quite a bit of money in fees. And then the rest was like, you know what? I'm gonna get a few things. I gotta get my computer fixed, and I got this other stuff to handle, so I can keep on doing stuff online. So yeah, it's like it was not fun. It was not fun at all. And then it was a huge thing. The plushie artist that's yet to finish up some plushies that she was asked to do so because she said she would do it, and she was paid to do and make them. So I'm stuck in between a position like she has to do them, and I have to like nag her every single moment. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to be the nagger. And I'm like, yeah, you have to do this.
Yeah, things go as they go, I guess.
I approve of all these canine ponies.
Just rolling through the stream. I love them. Yeah. So, have you really been getting into merchandise for the pony fandom recently?
Make my own? I would love to, and I've actually talked to a few artists about making some images, and I would actually make t-shirts on them if I had the money together, but I do not have the money, and I don't have some things together to do it.
Oh, okay. That's kind of funny, because like, I actually meant that question. Like, I asked if like you had any merchandise related to the MLP fandom. But that works too. I do like that. I do like that answer.
Merchandise I am trying to get out. Yes, I'm trying to. For merchandise I own right now, I own 2 T-shirts. I am currently wearing the Derpy is Best Pony T-shirt right now. It's
nice.
Like if I could give you a feed of my camera, I would show you, and I would not mind at all. Because I'm a bearded guy. I have lots of fuzz on my face.
Though
and I actually have a ponytail. To be truthful, I have a ponytail.
Nah, not too bad. But like I just recently saw that We Love Fine recently came out with new T-shirts that I kind of prematurely put up in the stream, but now they're up in the stream now. Just kind of like, it almost seems like jerseys, almost. Kind of like jersey-styled T-shirts for MLP. I know, my favorite one is... my 2 favorite are Twilight's and... actually, Twilight, Doctors, and Pinkies. Because 42...
Yeah, 42 is the answer to the universe and how many points on the Twilight's Cutie mark. 96, I don't know for oh, it's for the eyes.
Okay, yeah, for the eyes. 10 is for the Doctor. 8, I'm not too sure about 8.
What's the 3? What's the 8 and 3? That's my question.
The 8 and the 3. Though, did you say that you knew it for the 21? Because I didn't actually.
20% cooler.
Oh, wow! Actually, I can't believe that one right.
20% cooler. It needs to be 20% cooler.
I can't believe that just passed through my head.
I don't. It's like, dude, that's like a running thing on it. Yeah.
But the 8 and the 3. Oh, Pwn 3. For vinyl.
Oh, okay. But what about 8? For
What about 8?
Is it 8 strings on a? I don't know. The 8 one's kind of confusing. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm actually not too sure about that 8. Like maybe 8 letters in Octavia. I don't know.
October. Oh, Octavia. Oh.
Oh. Yeah. Wait, no. October's the 10th month. Isn't it?
Yeah, October's 10th.
Okay, never mind.
Oh
god, Octagon.
Octagon.
Like the 8 sides.
Oh, that's good.
Thank you, Mono. Thank you, Mono. That makes so much more sense.
The shape. You should have said oct shape, and that would have Octavia.
Okay.
Are you talking about the? Oh man, I said Octavia. You I gotta say this. Speaking of Octavia, I actually said someone said YOLO on World of Tanks because I play that often with my non-fellow bronies, non-bronies, because I run a community for Drakeo, which is a Drakeo gaming community.
Oh, okay.
When it's like. When they say YOLO, I say, you obviously love Octavia. And they say, the yogurt? Yeah, right, the yogurt. I meant the pony.
The pony, damn it.
The pony, damn it. Get it right. Nah.
Though, like, so you run a community for, with gaming? Is that, a mainly offline, or online thing, sorry?
It's an online thing. I'm actually looking for other clans. If I can get Brony clans as well, in there, like from different games, that would be great because it's dgc.drakeo.com. If you guys want the link, I'll put it in the chat because I'm awesome like that, and I feel like I don't need the host for this show to go out of their way to type it in because I'm that type of person. Because I'm just that awesome, I think. Well, my own little world. Yeah, that's it. That's actually it uses a system called Oxwall. It's a free system, but it's kind of buggy and it takes quite a bit of effort to install sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm trying to find Brony clans and other clans for different games, go on there as well because if I can get traffic on the site, the banner ads are in turn bring in money. Therefore, I can do contests, pay for the site, pay for everything else, and everything's hunky dory.
Yeah. So besides like the radio, both the radio and the Draco, what else? Like what else do you do? Like kind of like both online and offline.
I think that sums it up. Other than my company, which is part of Drakeal, if you go to Drakeal.com without the GDC, it's my company website that's actually supposed to help artists be promoted if I go to conventions. The idea is to allow artists to design a page, say what they do, give them really a rough idea, their costs for different commission types that they do, and allows me to promote them at a convention much easily, because I'll tell them, yeah, they can go here, or if they want me to, I can collect money on their behalf. But I do advise them to not let me collect money on their behalf, because if I don't, there's less headache for me. And if I already got paid to go to the convention and everything's paid for, then I don't really need any more money, other than maybe some more money for paying for the business taxes and stuff like that.
Okay.
But yeah. The idea is to allow artists all around the world, because I have a few people outside the world already that have made pages and have submitted them and they've been accepted. I just need about 100 or more. I know there's a lot of artists out there. And I know some people out there are going to say, well, an artist is someone that's like this, and that, and that's only someone that draws good. I actually went out of my way and say, you know what? An artist to me is someone that can draw good. I consider them an artist if they go to a level that I like, that I would myself would commission. Therefore, they're people that don't really have the time, they don't really have the money to go to these conventions, and sometimes that's where some artists do get a decent amount of money from, and allows artists that for free or cheap alternative to have me go for them, promote all the artists that are in the list, and then everything like that. And I might do it for a day, or because I can arrange stuff with conventions if I need to, like instead of me actually promoting them myself, I can actually see if I can get like a wall or something at the convention, like those cubicle walls where you can put stuff on.
Yeah.
And put like a cubicle wall kind of thing, and then they can just look at all these artists all the way down, and they can just say, well, this is a good one, and then I'll actually ask all the artists to make sure they have a QR code so they can use a smartphone to see the page further and get more information.
Oh, wow. That's actually really cool.
That's what I'm trying to do with my company, and that's the objective. And some people are kind of skeptical of the idea, and it's like, okay, fine. If you don't like the idea or you feel like you can do it yourself, that's fine. I'm good. But I would like more artists to sign up, and I would like to see if I can get some artists that want to pitch in and see if we want to do this, because I'm trying to help artists that, one, not in the U.S. or can't move around so far in the U.S., allow me to be a person that moves for them to each convention all the time to promote them. Well, I have, since I'm working on Alicorn Radio, and that's what I'm trying to do. Now my mouth is so dry. I should have really got some water. I had a glass of water, but it's all used up.
Oh, you can take grab a quick glass of water if you want to.
Okay, I won't be gone long. Don't disappear on me. I'll be back.
No problem.
The show is virtually pointless. I'm sad. That makes me feel so hurt.
Good job, Mono.
Sad face.
Jeez. Just so rude. Inconsiderate. I'm sorry, Mono. So inconsiderate. But yeah, so sorry that I'm probably just going to cut this out for the YouTube video. Just this pause here. Well, you did sound mean, Mono. You sounded really mean. But yeah, essentially, yeah, since no one's here, and I am not... Oh, hey, okay. Perfect! So, where were we, actually?
You were mean! You hurt my feelings!
So where were we before,
sorry. Not sorry at all.
No.
So out.
Alright. So yeah, this is... Yeah, there's honestly not that much at all going on in the fan. I'm trying to figure out.
There's not much going on. Why is people not coming? That's it. I'm linking people this. If I have to force people in here with a plunger, I will do so. Let there be power in plunging the peoples into stuffs and have them watch. They must watch. Watch it. No! Watch it now. So I'm currently trying to send messages so people can see this interview, because honestly they need to see it, and also on my own staff knows, like, yeah, you kind of should be watching this.
Oh yeah. Honestly though,
watching this.
I'm not the usual host, so I'm probably a pretty crappy one at that.
No, you're right, boy. You're right. You're right now. You're right.
But after like my kind of random questions there, I guess we should, since there are literally no topics, I guess we might as well start the official questions now.
Oh, you haven't done the interview yet? Whoa.
Well, guess what? Now we are.
Oh dear God.
So, Ethan, so for anyone who doesn't know who you are and what you do you want to perhaps introduce yourself and say what you do?
What I do?
Yep.
Okay, I am the founder of Alicorn Radio. I started this up with a few other people, one being Lord Pretty Pie, and a few others that currently don't really do Alicorn Radio anymore because they've done their own thing, they have school, or they've just pretty much separated themselves from Alicorn Radio for many different reasons. And it's been growing from August of last year till now. So, with all that said, we have grown pretty generally. I don't think it's been too fast or too slow. We've slowly grown in followers on Twitter. We've gotten subscribers on YouTube. And we run the stream, which we do get a decent amount of listeners every so often. So, as far for the stream, the radio stream, I currently keep it clean. Is what I try to do and everything.
Okay. So, how long have you been doing it for? Sorry.
Since August of last year.
Oh,
That's
really?
When we started. Before it was actually a radio. It only became a radio a couple of months ago when we joined PVL.
Okay. So yeah, you're coming up onto your 1 year anniversary, I guess.
Wait, what?
Your 1 year.
Oh, it's gonna be coming up soon. It once happens, it's gonna be a big one. Because another podcast that when we were a podcast, there was another podcast that was like, you're a podcast, what are you doing here? It's like, but they've been around for like quite a while, and they're about to run in their year anniversary, and it's like, and we're becoming good friends. They are the Brony Show.
Oh, okay.
With Norman Sanjo and Saint Beaky. They're awesome. They're an awesome group, and I talk to them every so often. And sometimes I try to get to go on their show when I can, and it's pretty cool. They're awesome people. They're really fun people.
Okay. So what's it like being like the founder and kind of like the head of the of Alicorn Radio?
A lot of stress. When you take all the responsibilities, you take all the stress that's with it. So yeah. It is rather stressful, but I enjoy it. I take it on as a challenge. It's like, I bring it on.
Okay.
Bring it on.
So, how long have you been? Why did I just? Okay, tell us how did you start? Started from bare bones.
We just how it all started. It was a post that I made on the My Little Pony forums, the MLP forums, which was run by Feldo. I went ahead and said, does anyone want to do a podcast with me? I'd like to do one. I'd like to do a Brony podcast. And it's like, I got a few people together and we started the whole thing up. And when we got the whole thing started up, it was running pretty well. We got a few episodes together. We got some fun people. I started becoming the I don't know what the word's for it, egotistical, or in a way. And it's like, since I was supposed to be the Alicorn, I was supposed to be egotistical and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
And other episodes, I was like trying to be the nice guy, and it's like everyone else that was being mean. It's like I was just being a jerk too.
Interesting. Okay. So like what are the programs that you use to run it? Like what are your resources?
I used some programs out there, a lot of random trial stuff for like Adobe and stuff. I actually was able to like run Adobe a few times. I had a few Adobe programs that are fully registered, and other people had them and they didn't want to use them, and then I had to reformat my computer because of so like, no, I had some good stuff, and then it died out, and then I started using SoundPad. When using SoundPad, it really helped out. And then I was using TeamSpeak 3 to record at first. It was actually pretty interesting.
It was... okay. Sorry for interrupting there.
And then after that, we really just used Livestream's program to actually record. That's what I do. So I actually use Livestream because you can actually make it so it doesn't stream. You can actually block its ports so it doesn't stream anything. It's like, oh, it can't do anything. Oh, hey, well, we're still recording anyway, so when I do get connection, I'll try to send it. So I have it forced so it doesn't use up my bandwidth. Okay. And then go out of the way and everything. Yeah.
So, like, who are all the people behind, who's the crew with you working on Alicorn Radio?
Well, the current crew I have right now has really been a few people. Right now, the other person that's in the group is Lord Pretty Pie. He's my current. He's one of the co-founders in a way, but he's been the one that's been there. And then a few other people: Rich Fox, Phase 9, and a few other people. Every so often we have people go on. Stewie, which his OC is an Alicorn as well. So yeah, he pops on every so often. It's pretty cool. Though Lord Pretty Pie doesn't really do much. He always brings his amazing pencil sharpener into the mix. Believe me, it's never a dull moment.
Okay. So when you add songs to your station, how do you get do you get the permission from the musician, or?
I go directly to the musician, even though I might already have the permission through PVL. Sometimes I like to get it myself. I've actually got a few people that got permission for me for Alicorn Radio, and so yeah, that's how it all turned out. It's like I normally go to the artist, and that's actually a very limitation I have. It's like there's a lot of artists out there that people want to hear, and I can't really play. But unless I am DJing, when I DJ, it's like I don't really bother trying to get permission if I'm DJing, but on the auto DJ I want to get permission. That's pretty much how it went. It's went from like I have to get permission absolutely, then I'm like, I'm just gonna play any music I want to. If someone wants me to play a song that's not freaking outright badly rated, that's gonna get me in trouble, and I'm fine.
Yeah. Though for our music and our art, I've been really wanting to ask all the artists and stuff like that to if it's alright to use their art, but definitely have not done that in a while. So whoops.
Well, here's the thing though. Normally people don't mind it as long as you credit their work. Like if you have their name and everything, that's really good. That's what I found. Like as long as you credit them, it's fine. But it's like you can normally go with like you can play it as long as they say you don't have permission, or their video, or where they says you can download it saying that you cannot use this on a radio station. This is exclusive only, or this or that. Like rules apply.
Yeah, like I usually watch for that, and I'm planning in the future. Now since I have more time, I'm going to be making a kind of like a web page. Like that will showcase all, like I have all the art archived to each individual artist that I have, so then I can have kind of like a gallery crediting all their work, or as best I can at least. But
yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
But yeah, Oh, one thing it's like you should always know is with artwork, you can the CC licensing.
Yeah.
The licensing they can get with CC. They can choose like, oh yeah, you can do it for non-profit reasons, and like this show is non-profit.
Yep.
It's not meant to. If you're collecting donations like for a specific cause, or if you're asking like if you want to help us out, then yeah, it's non-profit. But if your company or your project is profit, like you are the only one to watch the show if they pay money for do so, then. So, like, right now, if you're using the artwork and the CC says that you just can't use it commercially, you should be fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like, I definitely make sure I watch that sort of thing, because, like, now in school for, like, game development, stuff like that, like, I have to keep an eye out on that kind of stuff. But, so, going back on topic with the interview, what else, like, does the radio station provide besides music?
We do a podcast, which is normally reviews artwork, and then we just do a random stuff. What happened in the week? What's going on? What's everything? What's happening? What's up, my man? What's going on? Kind of thing. So yeah, it's just not bad. It's a fun little podcast. It's not really too great. It has a lot of room for improvement, based on my personal view on it, but I like to do it each week to stay skilled.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. So like, is you and your like are you and your like team behind you involved in any projects, like any big projects behind maybe inside or out of Alicorn Radio?
So far, no. We have no really major projects planned. There's ideas I have, but I am not doing it yet.
Oh, okay. Do you mind sharing those ideas, or are those like secret?
I really would. I really have nothing really to go on. It's just really in my head kind of thing. So I don't really want to share them at this moment, because if I share them, someone else might do it. It's like,
actually, that is true.
There's a lot of brony artists out there that can do some of the things I have in my mind. And it's like, I love it, but they're most likely going to do it for themselves. It's like, oh, I'm sad.
That is true. Though, like, how successful in your mind do you think the station has gotten, and like
it still needs much more room to improve. It's not overly successful, but it's better than some, I can say. I don't want to feel like I said, I don't want to feel egotistical and say like, oh yeah, we're perfect, we're the best.
Mm-hmm.
No, we're not the best, we're not perfect, and I kind of like that, because I like that balance between not being perfect. I'd rather not be perfect, thank you very much, but you're on Alicorn. Shit it! You know nothing. You know nothing. Ways of Alicorn.
We have to get rid of him. He knows too much.
He knows too much.
Though, there are a lot of like actual radio stations out there. Like, what kind of things are you doing to really pop yours out of the puzzle to show yourself better?
Well, I have a few things pending with some artists. Some actually contacted me about doing some exclusive pieces of work that will only be played on Alicorn Radio, and that they want to put on. There's a few other stuff that I'm working on to get, but mainly really one thing that really sets my station from against other stations is it's tries to stay clean all the time, day or night. It just tries to stay clean. No overall language, no freaking sexual content, no trying to be nice and everything.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, so that was kind of like all the official questions that we had. Does anyone in the chat have any viewer questions? Just make sure to remember to make them bold and underlined. Though,
bold and underline your questions right now in the chat.
All caps. I need to see.
It. Make it amazingly like it's important. You must ask the question right here and now. Do it, and you shall receive an answer, probably.
Is Lord Pretty Pie?
Is Pretty Pie best pony? Unfortunately, no. But you are a good one.
But who is best pony? Ethan Pow.
Not
a valid answer.
There is no favorite. There is no favorite pony.
Fine then. What's the favorite pony? The most favorite pony out of all the favorite ponies?
Every pony. It's just there's every single pony I found that I'm not gonna like them, and I'm gonna like them because they have a balance. When characters have balance between all the other characters, it feels good. The only character I absolutely despise is Blue Blood, and that's it.
I think everyone hates him.
And he's full of himself, and I really want to strangle him.
Though, I guess like which character do you identify yourself most with then?
That's hard too. That is really hard. I find myself more tuned with Fluttershy, but some tests say I'm more closer to Rainbow Dash, and I'm like, huh.
Oh, personality test? I was wondering, it's like tests.
Tests.
It's like, wait, we're tested on this stuff? I didn't study.
It's sticking. oh man, that's actually sometimes I feel like that, like Twilight. It's like I feel like I'm gonna go insane because I don't have a freaking podcast done by this week. It's like I've yet to do one this week, and I'm like, clock is ticking.
Man, I felt that so bad during this past week with a lot of my assignments. I ended up starting one of my assignments about 20 minutes after it was due. I'm a good college student. Don't judge me. Though, like, what's your going into like the kind of the show aspect and your opinion on the show? What's your favorite episode?
What season? Give me a season. Narrow it down a bit because honestly, it's kind of hard.
How about what's your favorite season, actually?
I'll have to say season 2.
All right. What's your favorite episode from that one?
Favorite episode from that one. Do I have to look through the list again? Because honestly, I can't remember I don't remember all the episodes offhand or off.
Though, well, just kind of like describe it, because I honestly can't remember the names either.
Season 2. I can't wrap my hand. I can't wrap it really around my mind right now. Season 2. No, it's just like a lot of the episodes really come to mind all at once, and I know they're all separate episodes. I think a really good one was the one that Rainbow Dash was trying to. She figures out that she really likes reading books, especially new novels. I think that was one of my good ones. I think
Read It and Weep. I think that's what it's called. Some type of pun with that, relating to that.
Read It and Weep, yeah.
But yeah, we actually have a couple of questions in the chat now. Monochrome Eternity asks, favorite FIM fic?
Favorite FIM fanfic? I'll have to say none. I don't really have a favorite because I don't really read any. So like I said before, I would say my own, but that's kind of like I said, it's like the only one I've really read is my own. There's a few of them that I read, but I don't find them my favorite at all. So,
what was the most recent one that you read, excluding yours, if you can remember?
I don't. I can't think of any. I honestly can't. I'm sorry.
Right.
Sorry, every fanfic writer out there. I don't.
Unacceptable. They're just gonna point their guns right to your direction.
Honestly, it's like I'm not letting anyone down because I'm honestly saying I didn't really read any. So I'm like a free agent kind of thing. Like any of them I can start reading, I can start getting a favorite. So in fact, they're not really gonna point guns at me. They're gonna like read mine.
Give me your judgment.
Give me your judgment now.
Though, Lord Pretty Pie asks, if ponies eat hay, should the phrase "hit the hay" mean go out to eat for them?
Actually, yeah, it could. But hit the hay has been used in the show as going to sleep.
So do they eat while they sleep then?
Nom 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 nom.
So
if their bed is made out of hay, they could eat while they're sleeping.
Wow, they have a midnight snack right there. Though granted, I don't really want to eat my mattress even if it was made of cake. Actually, strike that. I would eat my mattress if it was made of cake. I don't care how long I slept on it.
Yeah, I was like, I'm only really eating what was on me in the first place. So I'm not really worried.
Yeah, I'm constantly around myself anyway.
Speaking of like delicious desserts, it just pops in my mind of one of the songs I actually have on the Eloquent Radio, which is "Everyone's Gay for Pie." I love that.
Yeah.
My pie.
I haven't listened to that in a long time.
Yeah. Oh, the cupcake song was a good one too. It was like when Pinkie Pie was telling Apple Bloom how to make cupcakes, and in the version where the Heavy tells the engineer how to make a sandwich. That's a good one too.
Yeah. Actually, so like, what's your kind of favorite fan content then? Like between like animations, going from like animations, source filmmaker. Actually, those two count the same. Like art, stuff like that.
Black Griffin, I would have to go, if on the top of my head, Black Griffin. But there's a few others out there that I like as well. But yeah, Black Griffin and the Appalicious. Yeah, his content is like, yes. Because I actually had an interview with him before, and myself, and I was like, oh man, it was so fun. It was so funny. I'm just sad that I lost the freaking second part. If I had the second part...
Oh, really?
It's like, honestly, people don't... I argue with people's like, if you really want to listen to something, listen to this interview I had with Black Griffin, and it was just awesome. I kept on making him chuckle, he kept on making me chuckle. It was like a grand old time, because I've been trying to gain content for ages. He knew I was trying to gain content to him, but he was like being busy. Like all of those stuff happens. Like, I can't do it, I'm sorry, I gotta get this stuff done. And it's like, oh, okay, fine. It's like, oh, but the interview, like you said, you want to do it. It's like, I know. Genimation is the other one I was thinking of too. It's like Generation's work.
Yeah.
I actually wanted to do see if I want to have to get a commission from them or to make a request, seeing if they can do something for Eloquent Radio. Because I really would love the logo for Eloquent Radio animated, where the my OC Delta just pops out. The logo's like, "Hello."
Okay.
It's just random. It's just random each time. It's like for like Minecraft, it's like the hole is like patched up with stone. It's like
huh. Okay.
It's just random ones. Like I have a lot of random ones that are really short, but it's like they're short for each one. It's like it's different each time.
Okay. And you said kind of like with writing and stuff like that. What's your kind of background with writing? Because like I know you said before that you were writing fanfics.
Let's just say, I made fanfics, but my spelling and grammar kind of went... Spelling was fine because I could have it auto-fixed by the thing, but the grammar was just like, when I look at reading it back, I felt terrible each time.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't stand it. I love writing, though. I have a very creative mind, but when it comes to a few things, it's like, grammar sucks! Grammar makes my day bad.
Pretty much.
Grammar made fun of me.
Grammar's being mean at me at school again. He took my lunch money.
I would love to see an animation of that. Mommy, Shirley taught us about grammar, but grammar makes fun of me.
just on the chalkboard in the background, it just says, "Ethan sucks." Perfect grammar.
It's perfect grammar, just made perfectly. And it's like an insult. It's like when you insult someone with good grammar and good spelling and everything, it affects much more than you just saying, "Well, I is freaking better than you in everything." It's like you look at them and you're like freaking laughing. Like, that's a moron.
You're his faggot.
Pretty much how I read those comments.
Beans! I'm sorry. I freaking I forgot what the princess' name was. Lumpy Space Princess. That's what it was.
Oh yeah.
LMG or something like. LMP. I think LMP.
I think so. Yeah. Something like that.
LSP. That's what it was.
Yeah, pretty much like the internet chick.
Are you right? So mean to me.
You didn't even come over and say hi.
I want the car. I was like, yeah, it's like funny. It's like werewolf rules. It's like you get bought by a lumpy space princess, you become a lumpy space resident.
Though, do you watch much Adventure Time, or?
Not recently, but I do like it. It's a fun show.
Okay. What other kinds of shows do you watch?
Recently or like overall, like the ones I like.
Overall, actually, let's go for overall.
Samurai Jack is a good one. Powerpuff Girls was a good one. A few animes. I watched Ghost in the Shell Complex. Full Metal Alchemist was a good one. Sword Art Online was a good one. I love that one. I do like Naruto Shippuden, but Naruto the first one was kind of annoying. Then after that, what else? There's a lot more out there that I liked. Oh, Kenichi, the Mightiest Disciple.
Oh yeah, I like that one.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've watched that, but I did enjoy it.
It was a good one, but how it ended good. Like it ended, and it ended really well. But I like more. It's like I want more, but it ended.
It did close it off.
Like it stopped. It stopped, and it could be an ending, but I want more. It's like ooh, when people want a sequel, that's when it gets. And the company's like, oh crap, we got to make one now, and it all messes up for them. Like Star Trek Enterprise. That's not very well. At first it was going very well, then it was like
okay. Though besides like TV, writing, and ponies and hosting shows, what other kinds of interests do you have?
What other interests I have? Other than ponies, I like to draw. I do draw myself, and I do try to improve my art skills every so often. There's actually a few times I've actually in Twitter tweets to people. Sometimes I'll actually make a sketch. Like I have this idea for like a perfect face that my OC is gonna make to them. like it's evil or sad, or it's like, so I wanted to go to the convention. It's like all sad to the ground, like oh, and everything. It's like, that's what I normally do.
Okay.
I'm a very good draw. Sorry, sir. I'm a draw wizard.
A draw
Magic
wizard.
Pencil.
The best magical being I am is a math magician.
Math magician.
That is the best status I can get.
It's very effective magic, you gotta say.
I can affect everything.
You can affect the physics of the world, but you understand it. Therefore, you can control it.
Matrix.
It's like the Matrix. Better.
Yeah, but better. Though,
Nah. Like, I'm Delta Man. I have all the powers. I hack the system. It's my system now. Ha ha!
I'm gonna throw cupcakes everywhere. Ha ha! Just try and stop me.
Dun, 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 dun. Boom, boom, boom. Actually, there should be a boom, boom, boom because of the air pressure in them out. Boom, 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 boom.
Though,
12,000 muffins. Stole the muffins all over the place. It's like they had to like a couple of acres of freaking muffin factories just to make them, and a ton of extra acres of freaking of all the stuff you need to make it.
It'd be the perfect plan. I would totally be behind that. Though, back to like the topic of the show and like the interview, like what are the things that you dislike most about the show?
My show?
No, I meant like the My Little Pony show, the Friendship is Magic.
Hasbro. Oh, did I say that out loud?
Oh no, you didn't.
Oh yes, I did.
You're gonna get grounded for that.
I don't even know where I'm going with that.
Well, Hasbro does a few things that I find questionable, but in the end, I do some things. So Hasbro, that's like the only thing I really say I don't like about the show. I didn't like the. I will say this: I didn't like the idea of Oliver and Twilight at first because I felt that was too soon. But I'll see how freaking season 4 turns out because obviously they're bringing out season 4, so it's going to be very interesting. And all the staff members of the show is like saying like, "Hey, it's like I've seen into the future, and honestly, it's not that bad." But, okay, I'll take your word for it. You've not scared me wrong yet, so I'll try.
Give it a chance.
Give it a chance. Make a little love. Get down tonight. Oh! Get down tonight.
So,
Get down. Get the next question. Trust the writers. No.
I'm just, I don't know if I have any more questions.
There's more. There's got to be more. Did we go through all of them?
I think so, actually.
Yeah. Whoa. Okay.
Interpretive dance. Wow. We need some interpretive dance here.
Interpretive dance?
Yes.
Interpretive dance. I'm dancing. Okay, there you go. I'm good. That's your turn dance for you. You're gonna have to tell from the microphone. Because if you can't tell from me moving around, then it's your fault. If you cannot imagine, then I don't know what to say.
All I can imagine is a brick with legs. That's about as best as I can go.
Yeah, I feel an urge. Yeah, it's like freaking Lord Pretty Pie doing sign language on the stream. And yes, he does do that, by the way.
Speaking of Lord Pretty Pie,
yeah.
He asked quite a philosophical question. Is this really a question?
It is a question because you're asking in the form of a question. Therefore, it is a question.
That wasn't quite as philosophical as I first thought. I'm just gonna leave. All right, see
you. You think it was more deep into it, but it really wasn't.
Just thinking, it's like, is that a question? I don't know.
I don't know. No pain. No.
No pain, no questions. Okay, that's not a question. I know for a fact because you're using a period.
Can't answer. That's not a question, but we will state that is not a question. Haha. Lord Pretty Pie, you in chat, you goof. You goofball. You are a goofball, Lord Pretty Pie. So yeah, I really, unless you can think of another question, maybe about Pony Go Live, my position. Pony Go Live.
Yeah. Why did I completely forget that? Yes, you're the one of the heads or the head of the forums.
One of the admins. I'm one of the technical admins for the forums. I also handle some of the social networking for Pony Go Live. I also make sure all the shows and all the podcasts and everything, make sure they use a board on the forums, because if they do not use the board, they'll have my wrath. And honestly, an Alicorn wrath is not really good. No. It's not like you can shoot green magic at me and make me stop. No. I don't have a natural looking horn here. This is freaking overpowered.
It does have. It almost looks like. It almost seems like somebody just kind of like plopped one right on your head.
There's a few jokes with this horn. It's like one people think it's like I got an injury with a crystal in my head, and it's pretty much just not magical kind of in any way. Other people think it's a candy horn, like people can just eat it, and it's like no, and it just grows back and kind of thing. It's like no, don't eat my candy.
Though what's sorry, but what's the backstory behind your OC?
It's not really a pony, actually. It's just a creature that can take a form of a pony, but based on how he was copied from the original, because he is not the original person, and he knows this. Okay. So it's like, he's a copy of a humanoid character that I have called Ethan Pow. So Ethan Pow is really not that OC. He's really Delta. That's his name, Delta Pow.
Okay.
And alpha, beta, gamma, all that stuff. And people are saying, well, people already use that stuff. Like, honestly, I like delta. I love that name.
Yeah, nothing wrong with using, just using a name.
Yeah, Rooster Teeth, Delta was amazing. He was a freaking logical kind of AI. So yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm using freaking Delta, man. Delta.
Though, Lord Pretty Pie has a good question now, and not a silly joke one. By your own definition, is a pony a person?
Yes. By my own definition, a pony is technically sentient. Is technically a person. They can think, they can talk, they can learn, they can adapt. They're pretty much a person just with 4 hooves. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
And I'm answering these questions very easily, honestly.
Yeah, I was expecting a bit of pause there, but
I on these questions all the time. It's like, is a pony a real person? Honestly, yes. To be completely honest.
Now, what do you? I'm gonna go for a really random question, but what do you look for, like, kind of regarding someone as a good person versus a bad person?
Well, a good person tries to take their time of their day to help others. Will risk their lives to help someone else. Firefighters are a good example of this. Like, they go inside a burning building to make sure save someone else if they need to, risking their own freaking skins to save someone else. What I consider a bad person is those that use other people to their whims, maliciously using them to better themselves, i.e., trying to scam them out of their money, scam them out of their capabilities, and just use laws or stuff to get around the fact of paying them or something like that. It's like that's what I consider someone of a evil nature. And there's people that's a neutral nature. It's just that they just want to live their life, and they don't feel like they should deserve to be nicer and evil to someone just because they treat everyone equally. It might seem evil, but it's really not. Like everyone calling one a jackass because everyone in their position, everyone is. And honestly, you can't really argue about that, because if you treat everyone equally, it's like you're really being fair to everyone. So.
Oh.
Anyway.
Oh, I thought you cut out there for a second there.
No, I had to smack my cousin. That's all.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Everyday activities.
Oh, the activities are just not so active. I'm sad. I'm honestly sad. We're having a good old time, and all the other people and their family issues and everything, they're missing out.
Yeah,
It's sad, man. This is actually pretty. Because if there was more people in here, you don't know how crazy I could get. I could get crazy. Honestly.
Personally, yeah, like I'm quite disappointed, especially in like my my aspect of this too, because like, granted, I wasn't actually quite involved with the preparation of this episode, because I was busy just working on finals for all my classes and stuff like that. I had absolutely no time. And then
because you're moving.
Yeah, and that now, yeah, like now I was moving today, so like I was packing, so I didn't have time to really catch up. So I pretty much caught up in like the hour before, like the couple hours before. But I still enjoyed the show, or enjoying the show. But I think I think since like we're kind of out of, we don't really have any topics in the first place, but we're kind of out of questions, and yeah,
we're doomed.
That was perfect timing, actually.
That was perfect timing.
We're doomed.
Doomed. If I know Gonna Rally Hermes, he'll be at the sun by now. It's like, Hermes, don't press that button. He looks at the button, he looks at them, he looks at the button again. Oh, right.
Yeah. Oh, I love that part. But I think it's a time to call it a close. Unfortunately, it's a shorter episode than most, given the quantity.
For shame.
I blame both everyone except you, Ethan, and me.
Yeah.
Except us.
We can't blame everyone else. Everyone can be blamed. All the ponies are blamed except for us.
Politics are blamed.
Oh yeah. You know what? I don't blame them. I blame politics.
Yeah, thanks, Obama. So,
well, I was actually gonna focus more on the Congress and all them. It's like, yeah, that's my anger.
I just follow the meme of thanks, Obama at the end of infomercials. I'm one-minded, single-minded.
I'm mono-mind. You are a mono-mind.
Though, thank you, Ethan, for joining us, joining me this week for this week's episode of CloudsDale Cafe. I hope you had a good time. Did you get out?
I'm still here. I'm I'm waiting for you done so I can say something back. But no, no, just no, we're through.
I messed it up.
No.
Shit!
None.
I'm done.
Game over, guys. Game over.
Game over. I'm sorry.
Game over, man.
Scrap this episode. Start a new one. This episode never happened. So thank you everyone joining us in the chat this week, and I hope you had a good time. Be sure to follow us on Tumblr. We don't even use Facebook. Tweet us on Twitter. Do whatever. I don't care.
Or maybe follow Alicorn Radio because we're
yes,
awesome.
That I do care about. And follow Alicorn Radio.
Yes.
I don't have a link.
You've redeemed yourself right now. You've been redeemed!
So, thank you guys. Hope you have a good evening. Take care, guys.
Heart.
Did you just fart?
Heart.
Oh, heart. I hear it quietly in the distance. Fart. Just like a goodbye fart. Anyway, bye guys.